Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, you know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. With that out of the way, I want to talk about a couple of things I'd like to see changed in this game. It's super fun to play, but there's just a few things that really bug me that they could probably fix because it's still basically super early in the game. So let's get into this. So I made a list of about 6 things. And the first thing, right off the bat, so when you go over to the store, and you come down to the fighter store here. Now I know you can essentially unlock them all for free just by playing the game, but where is the buy all option? Now if you're familiar with a game called Smite, they have an option to where you can literally buy every character in the game and all future characters to come for about, I want to say 30 to 34 bucks. Now that would work in this game too, and it's like guaranteed $30 because come on, who's not going to pay the 30 bucks to get all the characters right away? And then you can make up that difference with skins. Because now that people have access to all the characters, now they'll pick their favorites because they'll be able to play as everybody instead of trying to unlock them this way. I mean, I don't know if I like any of these characters. I haven't been able to try them. You can't even go into the tutorial to try them out. At least not yet. Hopefully they fix that. So anyway, so if you want to play as a certain character, you have to grind and unlock them. Although I was able to get enough points to unlock Batman, because I picked Batman first, because Batman's awesome. And I unlocked him right away. And there is a cool little thing I noticed. If you do unlock a character with in-game currency, it makes these bundles a little cheaper. This was 3,640, and now it took 1,000 off because I bought the character with in-game currency. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad they have that adjustment. All right, now, the second thing, the skins. So look at this awesome Batman skin right here. The fact that, I mean, it says it's 2,000 right there alone just for that skin, but why can't I just buy the skin? Why do I have to buy the bundle? Like, granted, you're getting a lot of stuff in the bundle, right? Like, it looks like this. Why would they charge 1,000 for that? Anyway, but yeah, you can't buy the skins separately. So let's say there's a certain skin you just want, and you don't want to buy all this other stuff. Although this comes with awesome Kevin Conroy's voice for Batman, which is, I think this might be the last thing he did. This and Suicide Squad. May you rest in peace. To me, he's always Batman. If I hear someone else's voice, even in the movies, it just sounds wrong to me. Kevin Conroy will forever be Batman to me, and Mark Hamill will always be the Joker to me. So it's so cool to see those two basically be those characters in this game. So that's a huge bonus for me. So anyway, so that's number 2, is be able to just buy the skins directly. I mean, even if it's a little extra, I hate when they just, oh, you can only buy it in a bundle. And another thing for the skins is, where is it? This Wonder Woman skin right here. You can't just buy the skin outright. You have to buy the whole pack. So that gives me an excuse for all this extra stuff. But if the other skin is 2,000 points, then you're getting all this other stuff for essentially what, $329? I mean, I guess that's good. I like the Omega Beam. That's cool. I hope they add Darkseid to this. That'd be awesome. All right, number 3, and I mentioned this a few seconds ago, is when you come in here to game mode, it has this training option, right? So you come into training, and you want to play as a certain character, right? Change fighter. In this mode, you should be able to play as anybody to try them out. I think that would be really cool, because then, let's say you love this character that's locked out, you'd be more enticed to buy them if you could try them out first, right? Basically, try before you buy type thing. It baffles me that they're locked out in the training mode. So I hope they fix this right away. Because to me, if I found a character I really, really liked, and I didn't have enough points, in-game points, I would shell out the cash to get that character, and then use that character to unlock all the other characters. You see what I'm getting at? So the fact that you have to buy them before you can even try them is really stupid to me. So I would love to be able to just try them out. And to make sure I'm not missing something, let's go back to the main menu here. I'm going to go look at the fighter page once more, because I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to pick the Joker. I don't see any option to test out the Joker. And the Joker, of course, costs more than everybody else because he's the freaking Joker. he's literally double the cost of all the other fighters. Go figure. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen when they get new characters in. All right, so next thing. And of course, my phone shut off here. Next thing. And I'll go show this in the training mode. The next thing that really just baffles me in a fighting game. There's no block button. There's a dodge button, which is really cool because Smash Brothers had dodge. But why can't I block? It's a fighting game. You gotta be able to block. I mean, that's essential into fighting games. Now, I know they're trying to make it different. They don't want to copy Smash Brothers verbatim, but the controls are different enough to where it feels like a different game. It doesn't feel like Smash Brothers. It feels like an alternative. But you gotta have a block button. And I know they won't add it because it will fundamentally change how the game is played. The game is designed around this playstyle. It's more offensive than defensive, so I don't know. I just really wish it had a block button. And I feel like, even though what I just said contradicts what I'm about to say, I feel like they could add it in. Like, it really needs a block button to me. I've never played a fighting game without a block button. It hurts my brain. That's me though. That's me though. Playing games for over 20 years and a fighting game not having a block button? Okay. All right, next up. And this is a big one. Since it has all these cool modes that you can play in single player, I know it's a free-to-play game. It even has local play like Smash Brothers, custom games like Smash Brothers. I love that they added this in, by the way. This is a huge win, and this is the only reason I'm playing it and covering it on the channel, is because you can do this. If it was only a versus other people like it was in the beta, I wouldn't be playing it anymore. So what I'm getting at here, offline option. So let's say this comes to the Switch or the Switch 2. I believe it's not out on the Switch right now, probably because its hardware's not powerful enough to run it at 60 FPS. Although I don't believe old gen plays it at 60 FPS anyway. I think they're just waiting for the Switch 2 at this point because it's right around the corner. But if you want to play it on the go, let's say you're at the DMV, or you're waiting in the car for somebody, or you're at the bus, or you're on an airplane and you want to play this game because it's the game you're into right now. You want to do stuff. It should have some sort of offline option that tracks your progress, and then once you reconnect to the server, it gives you all the unlockables. This is 2024. I feel like they should have this figured out by now. And it's not just this game. It's any game that has an online-only functionality. You got to add offline mode. Like, please add an offline option. This game is too good to, let's say something happens and WB doesn't like the amount of revenue it's getting from the game and they want to shut it down. That would suck. Because then, since it's online only and they shut down support and all that stuff, the game will be expunged from the earth and you'll never be able to play it again. That would suck. We really need an offline option for this game just in case that happens also, because this is a phenomenal, fun game to play. And look at this roster. A Smash Brothers style game with this roster. You got freaking Bugs Bunny, Batman, Shazam's Bad Guy Black Adam, Jason for like Wonder Woman, Gizmo, Tom and Jerry, Taz, Rick and frickin' Morty, and frickin' LeBron James. Yeah, we don't want this game disappearing if it doesn't meet expectations. So we really should get an offline option. And this goes into my sixth and final thing I would love to see about this game. And that's a physical copy on store shelves. I feel like that would boost sales. I know everybody's pretty much going to an all digital future. But just having that the physical presence on a store shelf. If you see this on a store shelf, but Batman versus Bugs Bunny versus LeBron James versus Iron Giant, Rick and Morty, I mean, I would pick it up. I'd be like, wait, what? What is this? That would be so freaking cool. And I would buy it because I love physical games, and it'd be cool to have it, on my shelf or whatever. So anyway, those are 6 things that I would like to see added or changed about the game. What are some things you would like to see changed? who's your main currently, because I mean, there's not very many to choose from at the beginning, and these are a limited time. Man, I wish it had a buy all option. I would easily throw them 30, 40 bucks to just have access to all the characters right away. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sound off in the comments below, and as always, stay frosty.